Hey guys, how's it going? These are just some little things I've been messing around with recently. Starting off with these really cheap wrestling guys from like a pound shop, you know, or your equivalent, I suppose, dollar store or euro, whatever. They're really cheap. They're really crap plastic. They just kind of ready-made torso, bodies, legs, this kind of thing. Kind of a bigger scale than 28mm, but for what I'm using them for, they're kind of perfect. And I just kind of went crazy with the glue gun, making these mutants. You'll see, so it's glue gun to start off, and then tissue paper, you know, you got your paper mache. And what I'm going to do, I'll just show you these really quickly. I'm going to throw some paint on them, and I'm going to spray them up and throw some paint on them and see how they go. And kind of just some kind of inspired by The Thing, or The Thing, whatever. I think it's John Carpenter's The Thing. I don't think I've seen the original one in years and years, if I even have ever seen it. But you know the idea of the thing from another world, and it takes over people. Let's see. You'll see all the detail kind of popping out, and all sorts of different things used, like a bit of green stuff, cocktail weenie sticks, I guess. And some people might find this disgusting, but I think it actually turned out well in the end. Those are actually my nails for my fingers. Now, if that creeps you out, I'm sorry, but I think they look great for claws. They look really kind of mutants, kind of similar enough to that game, what's it called, Prototype as well. So you've got some tentacles here, some on his hand, all kind of barbels and so if you can't really see the detail too much now, but hopefully it'll pop out when I get some paint on them and just even throw a dry brush over them. But you'll see like the chest and stuff like that, it's good base, and then kind of chopping them up and building on top of them. These will be lots of fun to paint, because with the tissue as added texture, and kind of blends together the hot glue as well. What else have I done? Put some sand on it as well, so hopefully when that comes out I'll be able to pick that up with dry brush and kind of just make it boils and stuff, kind of sores and this kind of thing. So they're kind of mutants, and I don't really know what to use them for. I was just had the small glue gun and wanted to have a go. So you see little bits of toys as well here, or a different kind of dinosaur one as well. This is just some flock, that's some tea, green tea, just to kind of see how it'll turn out in the end as an experiment more than anything. I think this guy's probably my favourite. So you'll see again, there's the nails, and I think it's a bit weird, but I think it'll look great in the end, and it suits like the scale. You'll see like the green stuff work as well, just to kind of put a different type of detail in there again, and a different type of leg with some hooves. Yeah, just really fun to put together. So I'm going to throw some paint on them. Right, so actually after painting them all up, I have them all finished here. We'll go with this guy first. And they actually, I'm really happy with how they came out. You can see the texture on them came out really well. Just with the tissue paper, it's really, really effective. And a little bit of green stuff. With all sorts of different things put in it. The different kind of, I'm not sure what kind of paint scheme I was going for. Kind of organic. I didn't really know where to start with. You know, you kind of got the nugled boils and stuff here. I was going to pick them out kind of like sores, zits or spots or whatever, but kind of just went with more of a mutant-y. They do really look like the Prototype games now that I kind of painted them kind of red and that. But this guy's probably my favourite. I don't know. See, I don't even know what I'd use them for, but some of them are a little bit all over the place. Like this guy's a little bit more Cthulhu looking, with his tentacles and all this. So he's got all the boils out here, and he's got his kind of mouth here. So I wanted it to kind of be organic looking, like if you can pick out some of the bits, and then just crazy. Like it was just a lot of fun to totally fuck around and stick the bits all together and have them resemble something that could potentially, you know, at least kind of walk and fight, you know, if you're going to be fighting these things. This guy is probably my least favourite, because I didn't really know where I was going with him. But you know, even with the glue gun, to get the basic structure of what you're making done really fast, and then leave it dry, you know, obviously for a little bit, because it's only hot glue, and then to do the PVA over it, you can really go mad and do all sorts. Like this, the spines on top, that's just cardboard with the tissue paper and PVA through it, like. So you can do all sorts, especially when, you know, these could be demon creatures. Like, you could really go crazy and do big demon princes for 40k, or big beasts of demon, and so, or beasts of demon, do beasts of chaos, you know, and you could do all sorts. Like, you could just get a basic body of a, like, even whatever, something from the side here. Do you know this Captain America guy? You could just use the basic body, you know, and just build up with hot glue and just go crazy with it, you know. And it's pretty cheap considering, you know, the hot glue, if you're not too worried about exactly how it comes out, because it is chaos, you know, they're kind of all random and that. So this guy, you'll see, there through a few of them anyway, like the nails, like I was talking about before when I was making them first. You know, some people don't like this idea, they think it's kind of gross or, yeah, creepy. But I don't know, I mean, they're clean. It is kind of weird, I suppose. Yeah, this guy's cool, the eye on the back. The gloss varnish that I put over a lot of them in the end, I think really sells them. It makes them all gooey and kind of fleshy looking, you know. This guy's cool as well. And so, yeah, I did some research online, just looking at, you know, pictures of different people's takes on mutants and all radioactive creatures and all sorts. You can kind of take what you want and kind of work with it, and go at it whatever angle you want, obviously. So it kind of there's experimenting in all of them, the different ways as well. Like this here, I think I was saying before, this texture here, or going down the back, and here as well is the tea leaves, and I'm not super happy with how they came out. Maybe if I covered them all in it would look better. This guy's probably one of my least favorite, just the stance is kind of weird. But even you can see underneath, you know, like the body of the wrestlers guys, they were chopped up pretty bad. Like, honestly, you could just build these from wire armature and hot glue, to be honest. And just kind of started another one here, so you can see different again. So there's the torso, and there's this, that's a ball of PVA and tissue, and just some cardboard, and the sand on top is just a crate texture, kind of lumps and bumps and piles and stuff. So this is what they look like. You see all the nails there. It is kind of rotten look, I suppose. Yeah, this guy is kind of a gribbly. I know I kind of want to go in a different direction, but I think it works. Like the nails for claws, it is kind of mank, but I mean, scale wise it works. It's disgusting looking. They're meant to look disgusting. He's kind of got a bit of a, I know, an anus face as well. You know, Jesus, you can do anything with them. So in scale against the Reaper Barbarian guy here, 28mm. Yeah, they're pretty big. They're kind of all sorts of different shapes, but yeah, pretty big. But they are monsters in the end, and I'm happy with how they came out. I'll probably experiment with more of this in the future to see what kind of big crazy guys I can make. But cheers for watching, guys.